next we're going to be hearing from Adam. I'll tell you very quickly, Adam is a father of two beautiful girls who is driving passion of his life. He dresses up as a main workout buddy, I can tell you. Before network marketing, he had a traditional business where he's working 60 to 70 hours. And so that definitely wasn't delivering on his dreams and passions. He has taken this business by storm. He built through to full-time, working in the business in under 12 months. He has been Australian Franchisee of the Year, Joint Glennie Award winner in 2017. One of the Global Rookies of the Year as well, and he is one of our PMD pluses, and he brings the fun. Thank you, Adam. You're a rock star.
Good to be here. I don't know if my mustache is going to last too long, but we're going to have some fun. Welcome, guys. Welcome to our sales bootcamp. I hope you guys have had an awesome time already this morning. Always so much gold from Linda. I am going to expand on what Linda spoke about. I think, just to give you guys a little bit of insight of me. I actually said no to network market or no to Juice Plus for 3 years. And the number one reason I said no, well, one was time. There's no doubt. I didn't understand how I could have time. But I think the number one reason was, if I have to be one of those awkward network marketing people running around trying to sell and pitch and flog product to every single person that I talk to, I'm not interested. I honestly believe that was the only way you could be successful in network marketing, is that you have to be prepared to lose loads of friends. So I love this topic because honestly, I want to do this with some style and charisma and keep it cool. I know I'm not looking real cool today, and I know this training is going to come and haunt me, but I want to dive into. There's a couple of things that I want to kind of spend some time on today. The first thing I want to have you guys just have a little bit of a self-assessment. I've got lots of quirky analogies and things around this business. I honestly believe that business, like this business, there are some processes that are absolute. All businesses have processes and systems that definitely work. And I know today you guys are going to get lots of gold. And I suppose one of the things that I want to help you guys probably understand, some of the things, a lot of the stuff that you're going to learn today, you're probably going to be able to say, oh, that fits into there and that fits into there, and away I go. So I want to spend some time on that. The first thing I want to do, as my mustache, I'm going to get rid of this because it's going to annoy me the whole time. So the first thing I want to do is I want to spend a time about just you guys doing a bit of self-analysis, okay? Now, you guys, in your workbooks, you can do this. It talks about the four reasons why you may not be getting results in your Juice Plus business, right? That's the first thing. I want you guys to do a bit of a self-assessment. I'm going to get rid of my background because I'm going to use my trusty whiteboard, as I always do. Just let me do this, choose a virtual background, and let's get rid of it. All right, let's do this. So I'm going to write some stuff up on the board. I want you guys to take the time and maybe think about, where are you at? Why is it that you might not be getting results in your Juice Plus business? The first one, and like I said, there are four, I think I like to call them layers. The reason I like to call them layers is that you actually can't get to the layer unless you've conquered the layer above. If you guys know, as you guys drill down into your business to get results. And I think the first reason why many of us aren't getting the results that we're ultimately looking for, the first reason is that we're just simply not talking to enough people, right? The reality is that there are lots of you guys here that are like, Adam, I really want to get results in my Juice Plus business. But the first element is that you're just clearly not talking to enough people on a regular basis. Now, before you kind of just assume that that is you, I don't want you to go until I get to, but this is layer number one. And what is a cool, like, I think, honestly, my daughter just texted me and said, nice mustache, Dad. Hello, Geordie. So I think one of the things is number one, that you need to be talking to enough people. And I think a really nice rule of thumb is, honestly, 2 to 3 people a day. You don't need to be talking to 5 or 10 new people every day. If you're consistently speaking to 2 to 3 people a day, 30 days a week, you're talking to 60 to 90 new people every single day. So I think that's the first thing. I think, first of all, are you talking to enough people? The second, if you are talking to loads of people every day, you're consistent at doing that, then the second layer, number 2 layer, is you're probably not getting to the point and inviting, right? Get to the point. Now, I'm going to spend some time on this one today. I want to spend some time on this specifically. But the second layer is that some of you guys are talking to loads of people. You're sending birthday messages, anniversaries, you're commenting on stories, you're doing loads of that stuff. And a part of you is like, why aren't I getting results? Why aren't I getting new customers, a new team on a regular basis? And I'm going to suggest that maybe you're not inviting people enough. You're not just saying, hey, why don't you come and have a look at this? Now, I'm going to dive in on the second part of today and talk about how to get better at inviting with permission. How many of you guys want to do this where people actually lean into you rather than run away, feel like they're running away from you? I think one of the biggest fears of many of us is like, oh, I feel like I'm running around trying to convince people all the time. Why am I always in arguments about Juice Plus? If you're in arguments about Juice Plus, I just want to give you guys a quick clue. You're doing this thing wrong. Okay, you're doing it wrong. And I can tell you don't need to be that person to be successful at this. So second, invite, get to the point. This might be you. The number three is follow up, right? This is the third element, right? Is that maybe some of you guys are inviting lots of people on a regular basis, but the third layer is follow up. Is that you there's two parts of follow up, and I know Angie's going to spend some time on this after me today. But the two parts of follow up, I believe, is that you're either not following up, or you take no for an answer way too easily, right? Is that when people say, no, it's not for me, or no, I'm good, you kind of like, okay, no worries, and move on. So I don't want to touch on that. I'm going to leave it to the other guys to touch on that. But that's the third one. If that's you, don't have a system, kind of take no for an answer too easy, then that might be you. And then number four is the close. And you guys are going to learn some great strategies on how to just close the sale, get the sale done. Often it's just asking, is there anything else that you feel like you need to know, want to know before you consider the first couple of steps in getting started? And Linda taught me that line. I think the thing is, it's about learning from your upline, listening. I was always taking notes when I was putting people in front of Linda in the early days, just like, oh my God, that was gold, that line, that was amazing. Like you want to be listening to the clues. And I think just simple questions around, are you ready to get started? What do you need to know to get started today? Would you love to do that? So one of the things I want you guys to do really quickly for me is write in the box right now. Are you 1, 2, 3, or 4? Now, remember, you can't be 3 and 1 because there can't be too many people to follow up, right? So again, are you talking to 3 to 5 new people every day? Are you inviting one person most days? Follow up and then close. Now, I can definitely help you guys with these three. Today, I'm going to spend some time mainly in this one, number 2. Number 1, I want to tell you guys, if number 1's your thing, I truly believe the only reason why that one's a challenge is that you don't have enough purpose and reason to really rock this. You haven't really decided what you want this to be. My belief around this business is about purpose and belief. It's first of all having purpose, having vision. What is in it for you? What do you want to create? What does this look like in the next 6, 9, 12 months, 2 years? If you've got purpose and reason to do that, and you're committed, and the second half is that the part of you believes that you can do it, right? And often the belief, and I know Celine says this, and I love this, is that doubt will get you out of action, but action will get you out of doubt. And that's true to this. Like if you just got in the habit of talking to more people and got in the habit of inviting on a regular basis, that action you'll see will help you build belief. It's just getting in rhythm. Anything that we do early on, we feel like, oh, I feel a bit nervous. Maybe you've been out of it, but I think having some purpose and direction first. So that's the first thing I wanted to touch on. The second part I wanted to touch on, now a few girls are perving at my biceps or my glutes right now. I did a workout this morning just to get myself in shape for you guys. So just settle down while I do this. I'm just trying to get into character around this crazy thing today. But anyway, so the next thing I want to do is I want to share a little analogy with you guys around really understanding. Now, again, today you guys are going to learn lots and lots of skills. I suppose what I wanted to, when I was chatting with Sandy and Celine about what I wanted to share, and something that I'm really, there's not much going on with the arms, is there? No, it's a bit pathetic, that joke. But I think one of the things is that understanding how this business, do you live? Not much. Drinks, food, it's all fallen a bit lower than my chest these days. But so one of the things I want to have you guys understand really the science of what we do. If you guys can understand the science and understand where things fit in, you can then start to identify each conversation that you're having and understand, where is this conversation at? What have I done well? What haven't I done so well? So these are the kind of the 4 skills. You guys will see in the second part of your workbook, I talk about these 4 fundamental skills in our business. And these 4 skills, honestly, if you're not yet a partner plus, a senior partner, if you're not yet qualified, then there's only probably 2. Again, either you're not actually doing the work, and you know that, like, just own it. Like, hey, I'm not doing the work. Or maybe you are doing the work, but you're doing it a little upside down. So if you're doing it a bit upside down, then this is going to help you with this part. So the first skill in our business is learning how to attract and identify people, right? This is the first part. How to attract and identify. Men can only do one thing at one time, so they can't write and talk. But attract and identify is the first skill. Now, I don't care how you guys are doing this. I don't care how you're attracting and identifying people. Some of you guys do it through social media. Some of you guys do it out and about conversations. Some of you guys doing a bit of both. Maybe you're doing it in Messenger, whatever. If you've got enough purpose and enough belief and you're committed to make this thing work, I don't care how you do this. There'll be ways that you'll find how to attract and identify people that are looking for the benefits we have to offer. And that's one thing to really understand. I know Linda touched on this, but it's about making it about the individual, not making it about you. It's asking yourself, who do I know that might be interested in the benefits I have to offer? That's what you guys have you have a solution to offer people to get healthier, create financial certainty, all those sort of things. The second part, the second skill, and this is a really important skill, is about identifying, is the person that I've attracted and identified right now, is this person more interested in health, or are they more interested in improving their financial situation? I would see this as like 2 doors, right? You want to think about 2 separate doors. What door is most attractive to this individual right now? Now, one thing I want to say, you and I can see how this can help so many people. But, and yes, you can inbox people and you can, you message enough people, a splur that, yes, there'll be people, but it's not, most people are like, I don't want to do that. Like, I think that's one of the things about our Juice Plus, about network marketing, is that, I saw people become hugely successful in network marketing. I actually did network marketing in my early 20s, but the person that they had to be to spam people, to invite them over to come over to our house and flip chart, what are we doing? Let's talk about a business. Like that shit, that stuff is cringy, right? That stuff is cringy. I don't want you guys to be that. I want you guys to do it in a way that's attractive to others. So understanding this, what am I doing to attract and identify people first and foremost? What am I doing to attract and identify people that might be interested in the benefits that I have to offer? The second is asking yourself the question, once I start to attract and identify these people, where are they most in pain right now? Where do they seem like they're in enough pain that they might want to do something about it? Is it their health, or is it their financial situation? And why this is really important, because the third skill, which is about asking questions, will determine the type of questions that you ask, right? So right now, some of you guys, even when you start to think about an individual that you might know that might be interested in the benefits. And one of the things I'll often do, and I'll get you guys to go away and do this maybe after today, as you guys start to create a list and you want to get into action, the first thing I would say to you guys, write down 5 benefits when it comes to the products, right? Write down 5 benefits, not 5 features, 5 benefits. What are 5 benefits that you've either experienced, you've seen other people experience, you're excited about experiencing for yourself, and then start to ask yourself a question. Who do I know that might be interested in the same benefits there? Who do I know that would love more energy? Who do I know that might be concerned about their immune system? Who do I know that might be interested in losing weight, getting healthier, all those sort of things? The other side about this, who do I know that might be interested in the benefits that the business has to provide? A way to create an extra income, more financial stability, security, flexibility. a plan B, a backup plan, lifestyle change, all those sort of things. And then the next question is, who do I know that might be interested in those benefits? Then the next thing is, once you start to identify, this is what I just got you guys to do really quickly, is start to identify people that might be interested in the benefits. The next phase is about talking to those people, but not about Juice Plus, about them. That's what's important. Many of us, and this is one of the examples I want you guys to really think about, it's important to focus on the problem first, the problem, their challenge, what's going on for them, versus the solution. And this is what many of us do. Many of us do this. Tell me if you're guilty of this. And I've been this person too, the crazy Juice Plus rep, right? None of us want to be a crazy Juice Plus rep. So the thing is, but many of us are doing a great job of attracting or maybe identifying people that might be interested in the benefits Juice Plus has to offer. But what we tend to do is, as soon as we start to identify them, we go straight to, oh my God, I've got this thing. It's awesome. It's amazing. Let me convince you why you should and need to do this. How many of you guys are guilty of this? We've all been there. We've all been the should on people. No one wants to be should on guys, right? But some of us are shooting on people every single day because we're like, Adam, wait, what? And often people ask me like, Adam, like, can you convince them? I'm like, mate, I'm not convincing anyone to do anything. Like, sometimes when we're on tour and people are like, oh, I've bought my friend or my partner, or can you go over and talk to them and convince them that they need to do it? And I'm like, no, I'll go over and talk to them. I'll go and ask some really cool questions and ask, where are they at in their life? What could this be for them? And I can tell you guys, that's what Linda did a really amazing job of when she had me finally lean into this, is that she stopped telling me that I should do Juice Plus, and she started taking it, like, honestly, more about my business. And the second part, the fourth skill, is about learning how to invite through stories, not facts. Too many of us are trying to convince people to do this through facts. Let me tell you how amazing this is, how awesome it is, why you should, it would be amazing, all the rest, rather than saying, hey, some stories, why you do it. Yeah, it's a great saying, facts tell, stories sell. It's such an important thing to understand. So I want to recap and I want to go over this because there's a bit to digest, but when you get this, you'll understand how simple our business really is, and that how you can do this with elegance and grace, and that you can allow yourself to get permission to ask. Now, what many of us do is often people will say, Adam, I really struggle to, ask the right questions or say the right things is the worst thing, because it's not about what you say, it's what you ask, right? It's what you ask is the secret to this. And how do you get good at asking great questions? Is that you listen to them first. That's the first thing. Many of you guys are so quick to like, oh, I've got the 5 lines or the 5 questions that I have to ask that's going to get them, right? Like, I don't want you guys to get anyone. What I want you guys to do is have people come here with a really empowered decision. Like, this really feels good. Like, we've all had the ugly salesperson after sale remorse. Does anyone felt guilt, like they've left a sales experience? You've gone into a store or you've met someone, you've made a purchase, and then a day later you're like, man, they freaking got me. Hey, like, I don't even want this, or they got me that, like, doing sort of that. So they have often we call that buyer's remorse. Now, some of you guys have got buyer's remorse because you're like, I probably didn't need that 10th handbag or another pair of the 5th, or you girls all need those things. I can't believe I talk about handbags or shoes, but you know what I mean. We have buyer's remorse at times when I don't want you guys to, this is not about trying to teach you guys how to become silky, slimy salespeople. Again, it's not attractive. Like, even if you are able to be successful being a silky salesperson, this industry, it doesn't work, I truly believe, because what I know, it's not duplicatable, is that other people will see you and go, hey, it's awesome that you can do that, but mate, if I have to do that, there's no way I'm going to be that person. So I think that is about learning how to do this in a way that people go, man, I want to do this and that looked really easy and simple, and it's about understanding. So I want to think about, again, I want to dive into questions just to wrap up. I think we've got about 3 minutes, Celine. But one of the things I want to wrap up and just talk about. So first of all, you've all got people that you are either attracting or identifying. What's important is to distinguish. Now, can they be interested in both? Yes, they can, but allow them to walk through one door at a time. Allow them to be a customer first, and then maybe after that suggest would they like to get money back on their products, or maybe they're more interested in the income producing part of what we have to offer. And if it's about the income producing opportunity, then it's not about trying to sell them about why the product's amazing. Do you guys understand this? The reason why they want to do the business is not because it's fruit and vegetables in a capsule. The reason they want to do this business is they're interested in the benefits the business provides, right? The benefits the business provide is financial security, certainty, or whatever it is for them. And that's about focusing on their problem first. And these are the things that I would ask, the things that I'm going to do, no matter who they are and where they're at. I'm like, where are you at with that? And how long has that been going on? And the more, I'm not saying you need to like draw it out, but it's important to spend some time in their pain. Why? Not so they'll need antidepressants by the end of it, but at least they tell you the challenges that are going on for them rather than you try to convince them, right? First of all, where are you at with that? How long is that be going on? Is that something that you want to continue to do? Like even I just think about someone who just wants to get healthier. How long has that health challenge been going on? If you could get results, what would that look like to you? What have you tried? What have you done? Are you open to ideas? Have you looked at stuff that's more online based? What are you doing around your nutrition? It's those questions that I ask that allows me to then, by focusing, they're telling me that they're not great, that they still want to get results, that they want to do something about it. And then I get to elegantly just say the reason I ask, I've been doing something, I've been involved in something that I love. I've seen, and one of the health things is I've seen health results just like yours inside our groups, and I couldn't help to think it might be something that interests you. This is the key question at the end. If I was to, would you, right? So if I was to send you some information, if I was to send you a small video, if I was to invite you to this, whatever it is, would you watch it? Would you come along? Would you check it out? Not be like, oh my God, this is awesome. You've got to do it. It would be amazing. It's going to change your life. As soon as you start doing that and you're back in convince mode, how many guys are guilty of this? Convince mode, like that's me. I'm the convinced person. It's okay. The good thing is that you're able to see it and identify it and say, I need to get better at asking questions. And often I have these here. You know, one of the things I like to do in training sometimes, you guys do a great job of attracting and identifying people, but sometimes it's important to put these little babies on, put your cool shades on, and just calm down. Like seriously, calm down. I know you might have a potential customer ready to go, but what's important is to make it, I don't know what's going on with these glasses that way, huh? It's about make it about them first. Make it about what's going on, where they're at, doing those sort of things. And I honestly believe, guys, if you're able to embrace this, and you guys are going to get some amazing skills and tools today, but if you can think about where does it fit into here, because I truly believe this, if you can follow this system and understand the system, the better that you guys will be.